When Zarathustra had spoken these words, he beheld the people again and was silent. "There they stand," he said to his heart. "There they laugh. They do not understand me. I am not the mouth for these ears. Must one smash their ears before they learn to listen with their eyes? Must one clatter like kettle drums and preachers of repentance? Or do they believe only the stammerer? They have something of which they are proud. What do they call that which makes them proud? Education they call it. It distinguishes them from goatherds. That is why they do not like to hear the word contempt applied to them. Let me then address their pride. Let me speak to them of what is most contemptible, but that is the last man." And thus spoke Zarathustra to the people. The time has come for man to set himself a goal. The time has come for man to plant the seed of his highest hope. His soil is still rich enough. But one day the soil will be poor and domesticated, and no tall tree will be able to grow in it. Alas, the time is coming when man will no longer shoot the arrow of longing beyond man, and the string of his bow will have forgotten how to whir. I say unto you, one must still have chaos in oneself to be able to give birth to a dancing star. I must say unto you, you still have chaos in yourselves. Alas, the time is coming when man will no longer give birth to a star. Alas, the time of the most despicable man is coming, he that is no longer able to despise himself. Behold, I show you the last man. What is love? What is creation? What is longing? What is a star? Thus asks the last man, and he blinks. The earth has become small, and on it hops the last man, who makes everything small. His race is as ineradicable as the flea beetle. The last man lives longest. We have invented happiness, say the last men, and they blink. They have left the regions where it was hard to live, for one needs warmth. One still loves one's neighbor and rubs against him, for one needs warmth. Becoming sick and harboring suspicion are sinful to them. One proceeds carefully. A fool, whoever still stumbles over stones or human beings. A little poison now and then, that makes for agreeable dreams, and much poison in the end for an agreeable death. One still works, for work is a form of entertainment, but one is careful lest the entertainment be too harrowing. One no longer becomes poor or rich. Both require too much exertion. Who still wants to rule? Who obey? Both require too much exertion. No shepherd in one herd. Everybody wants the same. Everybody is the same. Whoever feels different goes voluntarily into a madhouse. Formerly, all the world was mad, say the most refined, and they blink. One is clever and knows everything that has ever happened, so there is no end of derision. One still quarrels, but one is soon reconciled, else it might spoil the digestion. One has one's little pleasures for the day and one's little pleasure for the night, but one has a regard for health. We have invented happiness, say the last men, and they blink. And here ended Zarathustra's first speech, which is also called the Prologue. For at this point he was interrupted by the clamor and delight of the crowd. "Give us this last man, O Zarathustra," they shouted. "Turn us into these last men, then we shall make you a gift of the overman." And all the people jubilated and clucked with their tongues. But Zarathustra became sad and said to his heart, "They do not understand me. I am not the mouth for these ears. I seem to have lived too long in the mountains. I listened too much to brooks and trees. Now I talk to them as to goatherds. My soul is unmoved and bright as the mountains in the morning. But they think I am cold, and I jeer and make dreadful jests. And now they look at me and laugh. And as they laugh, they even hate me. There is ice in their laughter.